Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 7 such specimens to examine. 7 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine. We'll be looking at these in excruciatingly minute detail. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. We got us a TTM Monday morning, getting ready to show some autograph request returns. How about that? We've got our shiny new TTM Hall of Shame with our newest inductee, Reggie Cleveland. All right, so we're all up to date and ready to go. Let's get started with some TTMs. TTM number 1, coming to us from West Palm Beach, Florida. That is one of the ritziest towns in the USA. A lot of rich old people driving around in gold-plated golf carts. Let's see what we got from West Palm Beach. Oh, we gotta like that, a Hall of Fame. Let's start with a Hall of Fame NFL quarterback. That is a beauty. Bob Greasy, 78 years old, signed that beautiful 1976 Topps card. Look at that sweet old card. That is fantastic. Bob Greasy, Hall of Fame QB, played 14 years all with the Dolphins. 8-time Pro Bowler. Won the winning quarterback for Super Bowl 7 and 8. The Super Bowl 7 team was the famous 17-0 team. Of course, Greasy got injured, only played 5 regular season games. And this is a very interesting fact most people don't know about Bob Greasy. In those 2 Super Bowls, the 2 Super Bowls combined, 7 and 8, he only attempted 18 passes. 18 total passes thrown in those 2 Super Bowls. He threw 11 in Super Bowl 7 and 7 in Super Bowl 8. How about that? That's how powerful that Dolphin running game was and how strong their defense was. 2 Super Bowls, 18 total passes. Of course, his son Brian led Michigan to the 1997 National Championship. He played 11 years in the NFL himself, but we are very glad to get this beautiful 76 Topps card signed by Bob Greasy, Hall of Fame quarterback. That is a beauty. Look at that. That's a nice signature on that card, too. Looks really good. That is a great way to start. That's going to be tough to beat. A Hall of Fame quarterback? All right, let's see what we got next. This one's coming to us. Brockton, Massachusetts. What about that? What do we got coming to us out of Brockton? Well, let's take a look and see. You got to open it and look. We got a custom art card. Oh, look at that. Bill Belichick. Oh, look at that. He put my full name on that card. Bill Belichick put my full name on there. Very, very thorough. I guess that's the kind of attention to detail that gets you 6 Super Bowls. Bill Belichick. Been a head coach in the NFL for 28 years. That is hard to believe. 28 years. I doubt we'll ever see anything like that again. Of course, he's got a great record, 298 wins, 152 losses, 6 Super Bowls. But let's be honest, without Tom Brady as a quarterback, he's been a very, very mediocre coach at best. At best. Without Brady, he has 0 Super Bowls and a lifetime record of 66 wins and 80 losses. And that's not a small sample size. But we're glad to get this card anyways. Thank you, Mr. Bill Belichick. 6-time Super Bowl winning head coach, 70 years old, signing our custom art card. And like I said, look how thorough he is. He put my full name on there. That is outstanding. Bill Belichick. That is, hey, we got Bob Greasy, Bill Belichick. 2 big names to start the day. Good way to start Monday. All right, let's see what we got next. TTM number 3. This was coming to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Old Beer City, Milwaukee. Also very well known as the site of the Jeffrey Dahmer serial killing spree. He worked in that chocolate factory there and had a hard time controlling his impulses in Milwaukee. All right, what do we got? Tony Granado, very nice. Look at that, signing that 1991 Stadium Club card. Great to get these hockey players signing these Stadium Club cards. 58 years old. He played 11 years with the Rangers, Kings, and Sharks. He scored 36 goals his rookie year with the Rangers, which I still believe is the Rangers' rookie record. 248 career goals, an All-Star in 1997. Was coaching some college hockey at Wisconsin, but unfortunately he just got fired after this past season. But we wish him the best in all his future endeavors. Thank you, Mr. Tony Granado, for signing this 1991 Top Stadium Club card. New York Rangers rookie goal-scoring record holder, Tony Granado. All right, 3 good returns. Let's take a little break here, and let me remind everybody that when we get to 1,200 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this beautiful box of 2021 Panini Chronicles draft picks. You got 4 autographs in this box. It's a FOTL, first off the line, still factory sealed. Maybe you get a Trevor Lawrence autograph, or Zach Wilson, probably going to beat out Aaron Rodgers for the Jets job. Kyle Trask, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. How about that? You got some great autographs, possibly. Well, and when we get to 1,200 subscribers, we'll give this away. We only need about 1,122, 23 more to go. We're getting there. We're moving up. So hit that subscribe button. Tell everybody you know to subscribe. Your friends, your enemies, your loved ones, your liked ones, your pastors, the clerks at 7-Eleven, Circle K, Speedway, homeless people. Sign them up on your iPhone. Get them subscribed. As soon as we get to 1,200 subscribers, we're going to give this box away. Still factory sealed from Panini 2021. All right, let's get back to some TTMs. What do we got next? This one's coming to us from the great Phony X, Arizona. What in the world do we got from Phony X? Well, let's open it up and see. Taylor Ward, he said, no, sir. Taylor Ward, I ain't going to sign. Here's your card back in your face. All right. That's okay, Taylor. That's all right. He did not want to do a solid to a baseball fan, but that's his right. And remember, you do not go into the TTM Hall of Shame for being disagreeable. You only go there for axing for filthy lucre. Taylor Ward, all right, he said, forget it. I ain't going to sign nothing for you, buddy. He had a very good 2022 season for the Angels, but he's off to a slow start this year. Good luck to you, son. Hope for the best, and like the Grinch, hope your heart will grow 3 sizes and you'll start signing these cards. Taylor Ward, good luck to you, pal. All right. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. You know that. All right, what do we got next? This one is coming to us from Los Angeles, California, one of my favorite cities. Los Angeles, California. Unbelievable. Los Angeles. What do we got coming to us? Oh, we got our custom card. I can see we got a note too. The custom card is signed on the back by Carrie Whitman. Beautiful. Look at that. Carrie Whitman, 58 years old. Thank you for signing our custom art card. That is a real beauty. She signed the back. She was the star of the movie here, shown on the card, Phantom of the Mall. She got her start. There was Playboy's Playmate of the Month in February 1988. She traded her flesh in for some acting jobs, including a starring role in this slasher film, Phantom of the Mall. It's kind of like a Halloween or Friday the 13th type lunatic doing all his slashings at the mall amongst a bunch of stores and restaurants like Sbarro, Kinney Shoes, Radio Shack, B. Dalton's that no longer exist. It's a poorly made, poorly acted slasher time capsule. But anyway, this former nude model, Ms. Whitman, she also appeared in a lot of TV shows that needed women to appear scantily clad. Shows like Miami Vice, Married with Children, and Living Color, Silk Stockings, even an episode of The X-Files. Thank you, Miss Carrie Whitman, for signing our custom art card. That is beautiful. Let's see what she put on her note. I asked her on the note. I said, because one of the actors in the movie Phantom of the Mall was Paulie Shore. I said, I never found Paulie Shore particularly likable. Was he okay to work with? And then she wrote here on the back, Hi, thank you for your letter. Paulie was kind and fun to work with. Well, thank you, Miss Whitman. Really appreciate you signing that custom art card. Outstanding, and for answering that question. I'm glad to know Paulie didn't get on your nerves. Outstanding. Carrie Whitman, star of Phantom of the Mall, Playboy, Playmate of the Month, February 1988. Boy, we got some great returns today. Let's see what we got next. This one's coming from our own neck of the woods, Metroplex, Michigan. How about that? Right here. Let's see what we got from Metroplex, Michigan. Oh, and talk about this guy's from right here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where I am. Mr. Mo Mantha. How about that? 62 years old, another hockey player signing our 1991 Top Stadium Club. Mo Mantha, look at that card. Played 12 years in the National Hockey League, mostly with Winnipeg and Pittsburgh. Pretty fair offensive defenseman. He scored 81 goals with a career best 16 in 1983-84 for Winnipeg. After his playing days, he coached the Windsor Spitfires in the Ontario Hockey League, and he got fired over a hazing incident. I'm not sure what he's up to now other than he's living here in my own town of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Mo Mantha, thank you, sir. Appreciate you signing this card and returning it to me. Another hockey player who says, yes, sir, I will sign free of charge, no problem. I can't think but maybe 1 or 2 hockey players have not signed. Unbelievable. Great guys, those hockey players. All right, we're down to our last one for this Monday. Coming to us from Raleigh, NC. It says Research Triangle region. Doing some research. I hope there's nothing dangerous that sprinkles out of this envelope from some crazy medical research or something. Who knows? Let's see what we got from the research region. Looks like we got our card and our notes in there. Beautiful. Oh, it's not a note. He packed it up in this. Little bit of envelope. It's got some chicken scratching on it. Let's see what's on there. It says, is that like his budget? Health 70, transportation 250, housing 100, giving, tithing. Very nice, 75. Utilities maybe 425. Garden, I guess that's his budget. He wrapped it up in his budget. Well, that is a first. Mr. Canard Winchester. How about that? Beautiful. 1991-92 Skybox. Played his college ball for 3 years for James Madison and then 1 year at Everett University. Undrafted after college. Played a year in Europe, then signed with the Houston Rockets. In parts of 3 NBA seasons, he only played 122 games, averaged 3.4 points per game, the NBA version of a weak-hitting utility infielder. Canard Winchester, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you signing this card, and you wrapped it up, kind of protected, and put it in this old chunk of envelope, and that looks, I guess, like your monthly budget or something. I hope everything's going well for you. That kind of looks like my budget too. Health, transportation, housing only $100. That's pretty good. I don't know, but that is outstanding. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Which kind of reminds me, seeing his budget there. Look at that. This is a good opportunity for me to speak about this before we sign off. Go over here to Amazon.com. Type in your author's name. Let me pull that out so you can see the name there. That's your author and your narrator. Type that in, this book title, into the search bar there at Amazon.com. This book will come up, and let me tell you something about this book. This is for people like me and Canard Winchester, maybe you. People who scrape by, live paycheck to paycheck, got to write down a budget on a scrap of paper and figure out, are we going to make it? We're thrown into this world without a clue. Herded from birth into a so-called life that says it's all about going to school for 18 to 22 years to get a good job so you can buy a nice house and a lot of other stuff you really don't need, but distracts you from enlarging your worldview. You live like a robot just like they want you to, but from time to time you malfunction, you did some things you shouldn't have done or weren't proud of, or things happened to you and you felt hopeless. Then one lucky day you woke up realizing you've been sold a bill of goods. You've been sold a bill of goods. And now what do? Now, if you're interested in that type of thing, you ought to buy this book. But if you're easily offended or you just want to pretend the world's way is the right way and things will get better, this book is not for you. But if you're a big boy or a big girl or a big tranny, you can think for yourself, you just might like this book. Again, it's mainly for people who kind of scrape by. Me and Canard Winchester, the paycheck to paycheck people that got to tear off a piece of paper and figure out how are we going to make it. Mr. Canard Winchester, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're writing on that envelope. Thank you, sir. A great way to end up another episode of TTMs. We're going to hit the stop button and dump this thing into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. God willing, we'll be back in a couple days with some more. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life and hit that subscribe button. Once we get to 1,200, we're giving away this box 2021 Panini Chronicles Draft Picks. Gets you a Trevor Lawrence autograph or a Zach Wilson autograph, star quarterback of the New York Jets. All right, that is it.